Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. Oh yeah, we have made it to day 7. It is currently Sunday, and today's vlog is just gonna be me setting for finals, and unfortunately so, because it is a Sunday before my week of finals. I'm super hyped for finals, as you can tell, because then I'm done. So this morning I didn't really get out of bed until 10:45. I need to get myself semi-ready. I put my tank top bra thing on. Gonna wash my face, do my hair, oil, all that jazz, and then get my coffee going, and then start my studying. I need to, so I have anatomy tomorrow, and then I have math on Tuesday, and I have 2 online classes that I'm just gonna do what I want. And for math, I have this review I need to do, so we'll do that, and then I'm going to take a break to go to the gym, and then go in the sauna and just sweat everything back out, and then come back and take a shower. For anatomy, our lowest exam grade can get dropped, and my lowest is 78, I'm pretty sure. So if I just get higher than a 78 on it, then I can pass. So I have a thick stack of flashcards I'm looking over, then I'm just trying to re-memorize some of the exam material that from past exams for this, which I know the first exam really well, which is the endocrine system, and it's all about hormones and stuff. I feel like I got that one down pat, so that's good. Yesterday me and Madison went to a coffee shop and we were studying, and I done 25 out of 50 questions for math, so I just need to finish that review, and then I started studying anatomy, and I just went through the flashcards and made a stack of things I do know and things I don't know, and I didn't do things I don't know over again, so we're just gonna restart that process so that I can focus on things that I don't know instead of just going through the big stack over and over again and being like, oh yeah, I know this. That's really it. And then I am scared for math just because I have an 83 in there currently, and I just want to keep my B, but doing this review, I'm like, I don't remember how to do any of this. However, it's only 40 questions and all multiple choice, which makes me feel a little better, but I'm currently scared that if I go in there and it's not multiple choice, I'm gonna be like, you lied to me, you lied to me. But I just did my skincare. This is the lotion I've been using. I use Nivea, the brand specifically for my face cream, just because it works really well. Now I'm going to oil my hair, which I'm sure you've seen me do like 50 jillion times. But my vlog from yesterday, I'm pretty sure, is extremely short. My one from Friday was short. So I'm going to try and show clips of me studying and stuff, instead of it's just me talking. You're gonna have videos of me just trying not to cry while studying. So I'm gonna oil my hair, and then we're gonna do that calendar. Oh right, let's do this. I'm always scared that my mic isn't picking up what I'm actually saying. So I did my skincare, and then I did hair oil. She's back in a clip, and now we're gonna do our advent calendar because I need coffee if I'm going to survive studying for finals. We are on day 7. We're done with the first row. That's so crazy. Oh, it's a refresher. It's an ice refresher. The strawberry acai refresher. Oh. I'm probably just going to use my espresso, but I want to try this maybe later. Also, I'm not going to have my coffee tomorrow. Just a heads up, because we're getting some brew. But I'll still do this advent calendar. And I've never had a refresher before. Fun fact. So, I'm a coffee girl. But I'm gonna go make my breakfast of 3 scrambled eggs, a third of an avocado, and then 2 sausages. So yay! I'm not gonna film that because that's not fun. Also, I've been doing my TikTok vlogmases, but I just don't feel like doing one today. So I want to film with you guys and be authentic and be real and show you guys what's happening. What's happening is my nails are chipping. This nail's chipped. And this one is chipped. Okay, let's get it. Alright, I am fed and ready and I have my coffee. I did spill it all over me. So I cleaned myself up, but now I have my crew neck on. My Haley crew neck. Because it means business. Starting time is 11:40. I have my candle lit. And we're ready. It is currently 1:30. I did my math and I really just did not understand it, so that's awesome and amazing. I had to get some help because I didn't understand how to do it. That's why it took me forever and I guess kept procrastinating breaks. So I think I'm going to take a break and work on editing my vlog and then get back and study anatomy. But it's 1:30. I think I'm going to this candlelight dinner thing my mom wants me to go to tonight. I don't even know. But I'll definitely have to shower before. Maybe I'll go to the gym after I edit and then come study anatomy after my shower. I don't know. I just want my hair hat to have time to marinate. So we'll see what I end up doing. Okay guys, it's Haley. I walked for like 80 minutes. I was just having too much blast. And I started binge watching TikToks on, you know, those like college a cappella groups going to people's rooms and singing for them. I was addicted to that, so then I started listening to the Pitch Perfect soundtrack. So at 3.5 seed, and I just like did that for like 30 minutes. Like I was walking for 40 minutes, then I was watching those for 30 minutes. I was like, this is the life. Then I went to the sauna for 30 minutes and I was sweating. I was trying to do 40 minutes, but I did 30 without looking at the clock because usually I'll sit on this one area where you can see the clock, but I sat in this corner so I could like sit and have like the pike stance. So we did that, and then I took some progress pickies because who knows. Also, I'm sorry the lighting is bad, but now I'm back. I shaved. Well, I showered obviously. Shaved. My hair is getting dry. I'm wearing my nightgown that I bought from Depop and it is so cute. My new addiction is fun PJs and I love a good nightgown, so that's awesome. But now we're going to tackle some anatomy because all I did earlier was math. So we're going to do some anatomy. It is 5:40 now, but I feel just so clean. You know, after a good like workout in sauna where you're dripping sweat and then you go take a shower and it just feels like you've been renewed. Well, if you don't, you should try it sometimes because it feels really, really nice. So I'm going to study for anatomy, take a break, probably start editing this video because I won't have as much time tomorrow. Yeah, I'm feeling super skinny-licious and awesome and glazed and smelling. Also, I'm going to put you guys on to my favorite spray. I don't know if they still sell this, but it's from Bath & Body Works. And this is Winter Candy Apple. So my mom had this in her classroom one day, and I sprayed it, and it smells like one of my cousin's room. She's my cousin, but she's related to me. She's not technically my cousin, but she's related to me somehow. And this is what her high school room smelled like. Like specifically, I feel like she had wall sprays or something. This is one of my favorite sprays. All my sprays I've had for like years and years and years. Or this. No, it's this spray. This is what her room used to smell like. I just like the smell of Winter Candy Apple. This is the Hibiscus Guava Fresca. Also from Bath & Body Works. And it literally, like, the first time I smelled it in my mom's room, I was like, wait. You know, like, when you smell something and it just takes you back to the moment. Like, for example, like, last year I was obsessed with Japanese cherry blossom. And I have like the regular one from Bath & Body Works, but I also have this off-brand one that I got from Dollar General to keep in my car. And before my shifts as a barista and server, I would spray it. And I just kept it in my car, and like the first time I sprayed it, I was like, wait. I literally was like transformed back to when I was spraying it before my shifts. I was like resurrected. I was like, wait. But I filled up my water bottle because I haven't drank any water today. But we're gonna tackle my flashcards with my setting technique of having 2 piles and just doing what I know and what I don't, and then cycling through what I don't know until I know it, and then doing it all together. And this is what helps me. This is kind of what happens on Quizlet. If you do like learn, it just keeps making you redo the ones that you don't learn. You don't know. Not that you don't learn, but you don't know. And yeah, so I love anatomy. Anatomy isn't bad. I really liked my anatomy class, which is saying a lot because I thought I was going to fail. And I have had bad test scores, but I've also had really good test scores. Not as good as my friends, but I like to try and remind myself that I really didn't think I was going to do the best in anatomy. And for the amount of time I spent studying, I think I've done pretty well. So, okay, let's study. And I just have to get above a 76 or 78, and then that score gets dropped. So I'm hoping for like an 80, 84, around there. I think there's 100 questions, so I'd have to get 16 wrong. Well, I don't know how many points it is. Disregard whatever I said. But I'll be looking for my future vlogs to see what I got in anatomy. Okay, bye. Let's study together, guys. 2. Emphysema, pancreas, sweating. I'm gonna ace this. Brain, nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea. Yeah. Also, it has like some of them, so I was reading that, but I just chose what I do. Isn't like the chemical burn of action crap? Close. What best describes the role of ATP? This is the chemical reaction, energy currency of a cell. Actually, I lied. This is where the cell has to ask for permission, right? Yeah, permission. That's why it's called permissiveness. Person who drinks ADH suppresses the release of alcohol, inhibits. I knew what I was going. Sorry. Epinephrine. Resistance to disease. I knew that, guys. I wasn't cheating. They have to present like a part of them to the cell. Present antigens to lymphocytes. I get a ballpark estimate, I'm like, oh good. No. There's bugs in my room. Active, passive, natural, artificially acquired, passive immunity, naturally, artificially acquired, active immunity. This is when enough people have the vaccine that it doesn't spread that much because most people have the vaccine. This is like the T cells, right? Aren't these? Whatever. Friends, I have been studying. Studying so much that my hair is like mostly dry. It's looking really good though. So I went through all my flashcards. I still don't know like 4, but whatever. And what I've been doing is doing practice quizzes that he posts, because I told you I was missing 2 flashcard sets. I was correct. I was missing the heart flashcard sets, and I'm just, which is insane to me because I'm literally going to be a heart person. And I can't remember it. But that's okay. So I'm gonna probably take a break. Honestly, I feel comfortable where I am right now. So maybe stop studying. Because like I said, I just have to get better than a 78. And I feel like that's manageable. And even if I fail it, it'll get dropped. So then I am fine. But I need my mom. I need to print out my schedule. So maybe I'll do that. And I'm going to make a sweet treat. So I saw this TikTok where they put honey and cocoa powder and Greek yogurt and froze it. So it's like frozen yogurt. And I'm like, that's a great sweet treat. Because really my lunch wasn't just like my snack. Because I ate a big breakfast. Well, I ate my breakfast and then I was going to eat my pre-workout was rice cakes with cookie butter, and then I went to the gym and was there for 2 hours and came back and it was dinner time, and I just ate a leftover lasagna soup. So I feel like a sweet treat and it was pretty good. So we're gonna make that and I'll give a taste testing and give my review. Hey, we're in my bed. We are both in my bed. Also, I have my retainer in. If you can't even see it, I don't know, some people talk really crazy with their retainers on, and I think I'm very good at talking about mine. No, I'm just looking at my teeth. I'm like, maybe I move my teeth differently because of my retainer, but that is just a side note. So, look at my hair. Maybe not. So I putting it to go to bed. I put it in this scrunchie, and I do this like messy bun. So I have the curls like in front. And I really just don't know how to sleep with my hair. I've seen things where they use an old t-shirt like as a silk bonnet and replace the silk bonnet. But I just feel like nothing's going to amount to my curls right after I do them. No amount of refresh just doesn't good. So I wonder if there's like a refresh spray or something out there. Because when I do, like, refresh my curls in the morning, like I do every morning, I just use water. And with them, I don't add any extra products or anything, unless it's, like, day 3 hair, and I just add a little bit of oil, but it's not, like, you know, like a whole cream refresher spray. So, I'm just here talking. We're just gonna yap for a second. So, yeah. But I studied for anatomy for a bit. I don't know, I just don't have energy to study for these finals. You know, like in high school, I would study for hours and hours the weekend before, and I would wake up at 5 a.m. the morning of finals to do some more studying. And I just feel like for college, which is strange because you'd expect me to be, like, doing the same, if not more, for college. But, like, since I can drop one of my exams, just, like, yeah. But, plus, like, going through the flashcards, I was like, yeah, I know this, yeah, I know this, yeah, I know this. So, it was just kind of like me doing a refresh, because he said he's not very original with exam questions, and that he'll just take some questions from practice quizzes in previous exams, which I've been studying the practice quizzes, that's what I've been doing. And I feel like my lips look weird. It's because they're casting a shadow. I don't know, I feel like my top looks like I have a lip filler or something. It's just the angle, okay. Sorry. I'm just looking at myself right now. But, like, sorry, that's why I'm just not studying that much. I did study for, like, a period of time. It's not like I'm just going in there like, yeah, I got this in the bag. My other friends in the class who are really, really smart and have gotten, like, B's and A's on every exam have nothing to worry about, because if this is the worst exam they do, it's fine because it just gets dropped. So,
that works out for them, but like, I feel like I have a A in the class. I feel like I do, but I don't know. I never looked at my grades. But like, whenever I look at the grades that I've received, I'm like, those are pretty good. So getting like above a 76, so getting higher than my lowest exam grade, would work for me and just put me at a good spot for that class. Because realistically, I'd like to end with all A's, but so does everybody. But, I mean, unrealistically, I would like to end up with all A's. That's not going to happen because I've already screwed myself up for math. Maybe next semester, guys. Next semester, I'll be studying like 24/7, so this is my fun semester bit. Yeah, I got ready for bed, and then I had a little concert in my room. As does everybody, I love to just sing. You'll probably never hear my singing voice. It's probably crap. Oh, lore drop, I used to be in choir. I was in choir for 3 years, and I never did, like, solos where I was, like, extra good, extremely good. However, it was just fun. Our choir teacher in high school was just a little goofy and did not care that much. Like, people would be showing up to class 20 minutes late, and she'd just be like, okay. And you could leave to go to the bathroom whenever you want, and you could return 30 minutes later, and she'd be like, at least freshman year, she got a little more strict as sophomore year, but that's because, like, administration talked to her. Well, who said that? But, like, I would just sit there, and I had this cafe games I used to play, and I would just sit there and play my cafe games. And we had one, so we did, there's, like, solo and, like, ensemble contests, but there's also, like, group choir contests, and we went to one, and we were singing, specifically, I know we were singing Young and Beautiful. I don't know what else we were singing, and me and Madison were the only altos who showed up. Alto 2s. There was, like, 1 or 2 alto 1s who have a completely different part than us, and so we're just, like, holding down the, like, bottom line of Young and Beautiful. Because it's, like, everybody else had the chorus, the main parts, and then we had, like, a special part. We were special. And she's like, yeah, I could hear you guys. I'm like, yay. There was a reason I was front row, guys. Front row on the risers. Because I was awesome. Not because I was short, because I was awesome. But yeah, it was kind of fun. Like, it was odd, but it was also kind of fun. Like, sometimes I'll miss choir because I'm like, that was just such a silly class where you just go and sing. And we used to do magicals where you would dress up and, like, I don't even know what time period it was, but, like, time period clothing and time period dresses, and you would go sing, and there used to be, like, a whole dinner. It used to be a whole, like, performance entertainment type thing. Like, they would have it in the cafeteria, and they would serve dinner, and there'd be, like, jesters and everything, but they got rid of that because COVID, so there was just, like, the regular sing. But that was so fun, and we did White Winter Hymnal, like, the Pentatonics music video. That was so fun. I was 1, and I think when my friends are over for Christmas, we're gonna teach them, and we're gonna have our parts, and it's just gonna be awesome. Like, one of my favorite things I like to see on TikTok is, like, you never know what's going on at somebody's houses. Or, like, people, when they comment that, because they're just doing the most, like, random things that you would not think of. Like, this one video, they were, like, trying to eat food. They would start over here and then try to go over here. And it's, like, walking to get food without my legs, without my arms. And then they're just, like, inching like an inchworm. Like, that was just, like, a crazy side note. But hopefully I'll do good on my anatomy exam. It is 9:29 now, right now, and I want to start editing this vlog, so I'm going to end it, but, yeah, I think tomorrow I'm going to do some, like, themed vlog, just so that I'm not sitting here for 8 minutes talking, so my vlog's, like, long for once. But, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll see you real soon.